Okay, here we are. So I am KJ. My name is Kelly Joe. I go by KJ. And I'm just so glad that Yolanda and Nyla invited y'all here. And if you're not here live and you are checking this out, thanks for just being open and checking it out. So Yolanda and I met on an airplane just a few days ago. I feel like it was, I don't know how long ago, but it feels like immediately we had just such a connection. She's family already. And I'm just so excited for the possibilities, not only for her and her life, because I already know what it's done for mine, but for anyone she introduces this to. And before we get started, I want to share my story because I think it's important to know how this came into my life, because right now it's entering an option for you. I am a trainer. I'm a personal trainer. I've been a master fitness level trainer in New York City is where I started my career. It's been almost, oh my goodness, how old am I? It's been since at least I was 25. So I think like 18, 19 years a trainer. Okay. I'm also a certified nutrition coach. And when I got introduced to this, I saw the beauty. I saw the infrastructure. I saw that this was cool. I had seen it before. I said, oh, that makes sense. I've seen this before. I joined a company because it made sense prior, and nothing that company had to offer lit me up, got me excited, made me want to go talking to people. So when I saw this, I go, oh, yeah, I've seen this before. Yeah, it cost me a lot of money. I put my money into lots of different facets of that company and didn't make any money, didn't have a huge burning desire for much. But then I heard him talk about what the product line offered. He says the word cellular cleanse. And I'm like, whoa, okay, you're talking my language because I don't do supplements. I teach my people how to eat lean meats, eat healthy fats, eat good carbs, sweet potato on that plate. Like I get my clients their results through nutrition. I don't need supplements, right? So I'm already hearing all this. I'm like, me. And then I heard him say cleanse. And I said, oh, you're talking my language now because I already knew intermittent fasting was so good. I've already done many types of fasts. My client ran juicing fasts in New York City, and he would gift me juice cleanses. I've done cleanses. I love it. I always suggest it. It's good for our body, right? So I said, okay, I'm going to do this. It's a 30-day money back guarantee. Who wouldn't do it if there's no risk? There's no risk except putting it in your body and knowing if at the end of 30 days it didn't work, it didn't feel good, you get your money back. So I said, okay, I'll try this out. What's to lose? My husband did it with me. I had my best girlfriend. She's a trainer too. I was like, do it with me. So the three of us are doing this. And about day 5, my husband, we're walking down the streets in New York City. We're on a cleanse day. We'll get into what that even means. We're walking. He goes, whoa, do you feel this? I'm like, I can't even pin what we're feeling. Like, we already were healthy. We were already sleeping well, eating well, working out like mad. I was all like 18% body fat. Ooh, rockin' trainer. I'm like, man, how can good get better? Like, that's crazy. Now, we were on a plan because we worked out all the time and we weren't looking to trim a lot of weight. We were incorporating extra snacks, extra meals, but we still stayed on the plan of incorporating 2 shakes a day. And then we still did our cleansing. I'll get to that. So in a way, we were on a maintenance plan or a get healthy plan rather than weight loss because I was adding in extra calories. Fast forward 30 days. We're already feeling so good. Never knew we would be that alive. And I was 4 pounds down. Now, as a trainer, that's not so much. You can do 4 pounds in a day. It could be water weight, right? So I'm like, yeah, 4 pounds, whatever. I wasn't trying to lose weight, but that's what happened. And the only thing changed in my life was Isagenix. When I did my measurements, I had 2 inches come off my waist. I had 1 inch come off my booty and 1 inch come off each thigh. Okay, that's not water weight. That is called visceral fat loss. And if you haven't heard the word visceral fat, it's different than subcutaneous fat. That's the pinchy stuff. Like subcutaneous is stuff you can grab and squeeze, pinch an inch, right? That can be altered and changed through diet, through calorie restriction or calorie expenditure, thermogenic foods. Like that all can be shifted quite well and easily with discipline, right? Subcutaneous fat is the fat that surrounds every one of your organs and it grows. This is when your heart gets this nasty plaque around it and you're on the verge of a heart attack and you don't know it till it's too late, right? So my 2 inches lost was not pinchable fat. I didn't have pinchable fat. My 2 inches lost around my waist was that my organs sat closer together. The fat that I did not know was inside my body had gone, the toxic fat. Now, fat has a purpose. They're calling it an organ now. Doctors will relay fat as an organ because its purpose, it does fulfill a health need in us and its protection. If you get crazy toxins in your body, Frankenfood, ever heard of GMOs? Mm-hmm. All that stuff they're putting in us because it's not real food, because it's chemicals, because everything should not have been in our body naturally. Your fat goes like this. Save it. Don't let it get to the bloodstream. Let's help this person. Let's heal them, help them, keep it away from the blood. So I think we were discussing the fat before the internet dropped. And when our fat can release toxin, we start shrinking. I like to say Isagenix helps shrink wrap your body. You're going to go whoop because that tightness and closeness of the organs getting closer together while lighting you up on a cellular level. So we're talking about cellular health. You, any of you, myself, we are only as strong as our cells. Okay. And if you know anything about biohacking or epigenetics, we are not predisposed to what our family is. If your mom had diabetes, doesn't mean you have to. If anything, even cancer, it does not mean you have to. Most often than not, it's how you are nurtured. You're in the same environment, eating the same foods, maybe the same toxicity is why it shows patterns in genetics, right? But if you can really take hold of your cellular health, there is no reason you don't reverse your age, stay young forever. Checking into David Sinclair, Dr. David Sinclair wrote a book called Lifespan, and he's working with our company hand in hand. Now, a cell can live forever if it is well hydrated, perfectly nourished, and the toxins are removed from the environment. In biblical times, we lived hundreds and hundreds of years. We did not die at 70 and 82 and 91. And why are we now? Because, may I say, the world, the government, the man, the enemy, all the darkness, they don't give two squats about our health when they know it puts money in their pocket for pharmaceuticals, medical treatments. We are the wealthiest country in the world and the sickest. Put that together. There's a lot of food in America they do not allow in Europe. They do not allow in other countries. They did not allow GMO to enter Europe. My husband's from Denmark. I know this. Even M&Ms won't put red 40 in the M&Ms they ship to Europe, because they won't consume it and it's not allowed. But why do they keep giving it to us? Because they don't care about our longevity. They are here for greed. Okay. Now, when we talk about this company, I'm going to show you a few videos because I love tools, and these are tools you can share to any friends. You can say, hey, I'm trying this thing out. Want to take a look? You can share this video, right? Our company is Health and Wealth Mergence. You can opt out of doing anything, getting cash back, getting money. That's fine. We have so many happy people using our products, getting healthy, right? But part of health, in my perspective and why this company aligns with me, is financial health. First and foremost, spiritual health. That's my number one priority. Physical health. And then financial health. We can't do much when we are poor. Can't help the poor when we're poor. But when you have cash flow and then time freedom, because this is going to be different than a side hustle you're used to where you do something, get the money, do something, get the money. This is called residual compound leveraged income. You do the work, You'll be paid on that work forever. Do the work, you do get some upfront money. That's the cash now. We like it, but you'll get paid forever. And that money keeps going. And when you create more money, you create more time freedom to do things you really, really want to do, not feeding the pockets of your boss. When you have a heart of service, you can do more when you have more money. When we talk about stress being the #1 cause of death, when you have more money and more time freedom and more control, you have less stress, less hurt on your heart, your physical, everything starts to go like this together with health and wealth mergence. Okay. So I'm going to shut my mouth and show you what this 30-day reset looks like by sharing a short video, and just make sure you can hear it. Yolanda, have your phone and just text me if the audio is funky so I can try to correct it before it goes too far. It's a short 2 or 3 minute video to show you what a 30-day reset looks like. And we're only launching with that because we know that Nyla and Yolanda are ready to do a 30-day reset, right? But we do offer about 160 other products, including collagen, life transforming your youth, your face, your hair, your nails, your eyelashes. I mean, we have beauty as well, but health from the inside out is what we're all about. To reset the body and clean out that ashtray before you put something in it is going to make anything taste good in a nice clean dish, right? And it's going to make anything work better. So starting with the reset and then moving into what it is you love. If you're really all about your beauty, because I'm all about it, then that's where you'll start moving towards, right? So give me a second to screen share. I can't see you all because I'm screen sharing.
Okay, so maybe you've seen some before and after images of people who have had awesome results using Isagenix. There are a lot of them. Or maybe something really got your attention. Maybe you're seeing yourself in some of these photos, looking to shed a few pounds or make a lifestyle change, and now you want to hear more. Great, that's what I'm here for, the more part. If I was you, I'd be asking all kinds of questions. Like, do Isagenix weight loss systems really work? Which is a great one to start with because the answer is yes, they totally work. Our weight loss systems help burn fat, fight cravings, improve overall nutrition, and sleep. You don't have to take my word for it. There are tons of clinical studies that prove Isagenix works. In fact, the University of Illinois at Chicago published a study that found that after 8 weeks of following our weight loss program, people lost 56% more weight compared to eating a heart-healthy diet, and 2 times as much visceral fat loss. And if you don't speak medical, that's the fat around your abdomen, which can be the toughest fat to lose. And that's just one study. I could go on and on about studies published by Arizona State, University of Pittsburgh, and Skidmore College about how people lost more body fat, improved cardiovascular health markers. So does this plan work? Yes. But now you're probably asking, how does the system work? Again, another great question. And I'll answer that question by asking this one. We all do different things to feel better, right? Well, we built our weight loss system on these 3 pillars. Our first pillar is our superfood isolene shake. These are super nutrient-dense meals that help you feel fuller longer. They're packed with protein from happy grass-fed New Zealand cows, or for our plant-based people, happy fava beans, mung beans, and peas to help you maintain healthy weight and build lean muscle. You will love how they taste if you're one of those people who like super tasty things. Our second pillar is adaptogens. If you ask Mother Nature, hey, got anything to help with stress? She'd pour you a glass of our Ionic Supreme or crack open a bottle of our adaptogen elixir. These help your body adapt to stress. See what we did there? Adaptogens have a ton of hard to pronounce good stuff that naturally fight stress. We're talking like ashwagandha, ulithro root, rhodiola, and more. These may be hard to say for your mouth, but the rest of your body is going to love them. Finally is our Cleanse for Life detox support. With our weight loss system, you will practice intermittent fasting, which is great for your body. And on these cleanse days, Cleanse for Life gives your body super plant botanicals to, well, cleanse it. This gentle detoxification supports your body in removing toxins with things like aloe vera, peppermint, adaptogens, and berries. Okay, so I answered 2 big questions. Now it's my turn. What are you waiting for? With the Isagenix weight loss systems, you're going to feel better, look better, sleep better, be better. That's a whole lot of better we've crammed into easy to follow systems. There. If you still have questions you want answered, we can send you so much more information. All you have to do is ask.
Might still be some questions around that. We heard it all, saw it all, quick and short and easy, just knowing that we are scientifically based. So although like the magic happens if you put it in your body, it only works if you do it and put it in. And the business only works if you work it. Either way you go, it still would take your own discipline and your desire, your wish. So what I love to share is the cellular shift of this is so different than cleanses you've ever seen. Now, you'll probably hear of even juice cleansing, any other cleansing. Our body naturally detoxes, and it's amazing. It's amazing what our body can do. God made it so perfect. Our body can heal. It can reverse any ailments. It can avoid autoimmune disease. We're not all succumb to this when given the right and proper nutrient load, just as the health of the cell that I mentioned, right? So when you do this, you're going to light up. People will use these words. You'll hear it if you're around enough. Tastes like you swallowed a rainbow. You were like, what just happened? Hello, sunshine. People, when we go to events, I just got back from Dallas, are like, who are you all? You're like the happiest people I have ever met. Now, if you ever have anyone in your life who suffers from mood imbalances, we won't make claims and say what that might be a diagnosis of, because we're not a drug. We don't cure things. We are a catalyst for the body to do its own miracles. Okay, that's all we are. We are nutrition, and it is all natural. No gluten, soy, no wheat, no fillers, no artificial colors, flavors, sweeteners, none of that. But putting it in your body is going to turn you on, because your gut's going to get happy, your brain's going to be fed, and that gut and health synergy will make anyone in any mood and any struggles with mental health, when their gut health and their gut health is cured and maybe stabilized, you become a happy person. Okay, so there is joy in a bottle, joy in a drink, joy in a sip. You start to feel alive. So any questions about just the reset itself? Go ahead and unmute. Talk to me.
I have a question because I'm already like small and 98 pounds, so I'm not sure if this is like healthy for me to take because I'm
Yeah.
already like super small.
Beautiful question. That's so amazing. So if you're already small, let me just tell you straight up, our products can be for nourishment. I give them to my children since they're 2 years old. My kids aren't looking to lose weight. It can be used for nourishment. They can be used, oh, it saw me raise my hand. It thinks I'm raising my hand. They can be used for weight loss as an option, and that's when you supplement it for meals. And then this is the coolest thing, the same exact shake, the same nourishing thing I give my 2-year-old, I give my 6'4", 215-pound husband, and I drink all of these. We drink the same shake. It matters how you use it. We have had people put on so much lean mass, so not fat, putting on lean mass onto their body when they use it in addition to their diet. So I've even had friends tell me about their sweet neighbor who was gray, ashen, laying in a bed, cancer ridden, and couldn't move, couldn't do much. And she just said, I just want to give this to you. She just gifted them a full like box and just says, please put this in his body. He needs real nourishment, and you don't have to digest it, and it'll be fine for his system. And within weeks, he started getting fleshier and was pinkier and became alive again. And thank you, Lord, that he is fine and he has kicked cancer to the side. But it is nothing to do with our products. Like, thank you, Lord, for your healing, right? So absolutely a great question, Yulia, that you can use these. It will still light you up, make you feel amazing, help your cellular health, but you can use them to put on lean mass. And when we have people on that stage and we're celebrating transformations, there are people running across that stage who put on 5 pounds. Tiny little cute Asian girl was up on our stage in Dallas. She showed her before picture. She was tiny. She showed her after picture, still pretty petite, but she put on some muscle and was looking all good. She already got $3,000 for being a finalist in our competition. Those are free to join. And she was on stage to see if she could be a $25,000 winner or a $10,000 second finalist. So anybody can do this. And if you're doing the detox because you want to clean your body and see your cells whitewash, it only removes the visceral fat. You can support your lean body mass because of science shows us 2 days is the max before you deplete lean mass. You might feel a little like, oh, I feel skinnier. She told me I wouldn't get skinnier, but you're going to eat again. And you're going to be putting that mass back on. And that's going to be a little bit of that water weight drop during those days you're only peeing all day because you're drinking all day. That's going to be a quick water weight drop, inflammation drop. But then the weight loss happens through the progression of cleaning cells, nourishing cells, cleaning cells, nourishing cells. And calorically, I can help you because I'm a nutrition coach. If you ever want to put on any level of mass, I can help. Any other question?
I was wondering, like, when you were saying like the mass, like she'll get the mass. What you say again? The mass,
Body fat.
body mass. So that would be like, it would be cleaning out her system and making her want to eat more better to gain more weight instead of like just flushing it out and it's just out and she's smaller.
Correct.
Okay, I'll just
So
ask.
this will change your cravings. When I mention joy, it's because your brain will be fed. Now, you can eat a whole meal. Have you ever experienced this? You eat a whole meal and you are full. You're like, oh, I'm done eating. Can I get some chocolate? Ooh, is there any cake? What's going on? Can I get dessert? Right? Have you been there? It's because what you put on that plate did not feed your brain. Fancy this. Now, our brain lives and thrives on fats and carbs. People go on a low carb diet, they're not going to be happy. Okay, well, I guess if they're keto and they're getting enough fat, they might find some joy in there because their brain's getting some food. What are fats and carbs showing up as most often in life? Quick junk food, chips. Chips are fat and carb right there, fat and carb. Ice cream, fat and carb. Cake, fat and carb. What are they all coming as? Trans fats, saturated fats, deathly fats, things that clog our arteries and are no good for us. We are walking time bombs. The more we put that in us, our body's resilient. Thank you, Lord, for it. But there will be the point where you plug yourself up enough, you're in cardiac arrest, and we don't want that for anybody. Not for me, not for my family, not for any of you or your families, right? You can drink this macro balance shake. People who have a warped perception, have been lied to too much, or they lie to themselves. I can't have sugar. I can't have carbs. I can't have this. They're missing out on the balanced diet we need. We need sugar in order to absorb protein to our muscle. You don't need excessive sugar, right? You need carbohydrates for energy and a happy brain. You don't need excessive carbohydrates, right? So these shakes are macro balance, do it for you. You drink this shake, you're like, cool, one meal down. Didn't even have to think, got everything I needed, and it absorbs, we call it bioavailable cellular nutrition. It absorbs in your cells within 30 minutes. And you just mentioned cravings and absorption. People say you are what you eat, but this is not the truth fully. You are what you absorb. What's that mean? We have little hairs in our colon. They swim around these little villi going, give me food, give me nutrients, everything that passed from the stomach, and let's absorb it and get it to the body. Things like white bread, pasta, noodles, anything like that. Ever take flour, add water. Have you ever made bread? If you haven't, I'm going to tell you, you stir it together, it becomes paste. Yes, if you ever made paper mache as a kid, you rip up your newspaper, you smear away the salt water and flour, and it is paste. You can make homemade Play-Doh with the same ingredients, just a little more liquid. You've got dough, right? What does paste do to hairs? You eat your food, the paste comes in. Now they're smashed up. They can't absorb what you're eating. You can eat lettuce and chicken and every pomegranate you can find. And are you going to absorb all those beautiful nutrients? Not if you're pasted shut. So to cleanse the body is a health choice. It can be a weight loss choice. I've even used cleanse in my children when they have a weird rash or something reaction. I don't give them big doses, teaspoons at a time. My girlfriend who used it with her daughter who had a crazy peanut allergy, Well, if this cleanse works for me, why not her? Little doses at a time. Her daughter now still has an allergy, but it's not if a peanut's in the room. It's if she actually ate it that she would actually have the reaction. So cellular health is the basis of all of our vitality, all of our longevity. And that's why you would consider this. Now, Yalia, maybe you would consider, I just want collagen and I want to stay young forever, or I just need energy and focus for my studies at school. Because we do have a full catalog. And even if we're all doing it together, it doesn't have to be the same plan. So I'll just put that out there. Any other questions before I go on? Cool. I'm going to show you a couple more slides just to get you a visual and a picture. You can ask yourself, well, what do I need to improve? Because it's not just going to be weight loss for everyone. It's not even going to be a cleanse for everyone. Not everyone gets started with cleanse. People rock and roll their whole world on anything that will support their immune system, the joints, any athletes. We have NFL, we have pro golfers, we have Olympians. People are using these because they work. If you need improved sleep, we've got solutions for that. A healthier heart. Stress is huge. When you can alleviate stress, you can then focus better. And that's what this adaptogens are all about. These come in the system. They can be bought a la carte. Currently, we have a promotion. If you order anything up until January 22nd, you get 10% off your entire order, free shipping, and you're going to get a free box of adaptogens. Now, this one here in particular, you see in the center in that little glass is our Isagenix Supreme. It's my favorite thing. I call it mommy juice. All of these herbs and botanicals. If you're like, well, what's an adaptogen? Well, you put it in your body and it helps your body cope with stress. It doesn't take the stress away. You still have your exams. You still have your boss. You still have traffic jams. You still have a crazy schedule with sports and kids. It helps your body cope with it. So you're not firing your adrenals constantly. You're not hitting that ceiling and ending up exhausted and adrenal fatigue. Instead, it helps keep the body calm and it gives you more focus. Each one of these little botanicals you read here, they grow in harsh, very stressful environments. It's the desert flower out in the middle of no water, pelting sun, and it sits and blooms. You're like, wow, what a crazy, amazing flower. It's Shilajit that grows out of the Himalayan icy mountains. And there it is, green, thriving, and it's growing in sub-zero weather in rock. When you consume these that already are thriving in stressful environments, so will you. You start thriving in stressful environments. That's pretty cool. Let's see here. I want to explain in case you're here and you also say, I could use some cash alongside what I already do. We are in a state of recession. We are in a state of inflation. And these are the top New Year's resolutions. And if you take a look at this, the top 3 are health. We have a solution right here for people in need. Look at the next one, money. Look at the next one, time. Time and money. That's why I believe the synergy of health and wealth is so important. Spending less time on social media. Well, when you get a family around you of friends and groups and you're more active and I say we get paid to party, we start gathering and sharing the word. You don't need to turn on social media unless you want to make a post celebrating what happened in your day, happened with your friend, happened in your body, right? And then look at the last one, stress, reduce stress. We just talked about stress. And then the very last one, reduce spending on living expenses. Now, we have recurring bills. You still have to pay your phone bill every month. You still have to pay your house, your mortgage, your car, your insurance. We have all of this. But when you take advantage of cellular nutrition that comes with a compensation plan attached, you can start producing recurring income. Now, recurring income, have you ever heard of it? Residual income's another word. Compound interest, compound. Here's Jimmy. I'm going to show you him in a second. He is the #1 income earner. Any age, you can start this business, whether you're 18 or whether you're 98. You don't need prior experience. You don't need college education. You need a heart of service. You need a drive to have better in your life. That's all it takes, because you earn while you learn. You get the support of all of me and anyone on the team. We grow and build each other up. Jimmy started at 74 years old. He started this company as a butcher, making $40,000 a year. Now he's 94. Now the pictures here are 80th birthday and 90th birthday, but can you even see in that decade that he looks better at 90 than he did at 80? This is what cellular nutrition does. He went and got his biological age tested on his 94th birthday, because you can increase your biological age if you're smoking, drinking, have high stress, killing your DNA. You can be a 25-year-old in a 15-year-old body, but your body physically is 25 because you're crushing it, right? He just got his biological age done. He is 73 years biologically at 94 years old. So he's been in the company 20 years. And in those 20 years, he reversed his age, right? By a year. That's incredible. So I'm almost done. I'm going to get rid of these slides and we're just going to answer some questions. What I want to show you is the magic of geometric progression. Have you ever heard anyone say, would you rather get $1 million today? I will hand you $1 million, or I will give you a penny that will compound daily for a month. Without ever seeing this, you might say, give me $1 million, because $1 million sounds like an amazing gift, right? But let's look at what the geometric progression in numbers is all about. On day 1, you got your penny. Day 2, it doubled to 2. You can see by like day 7, you have 64 cents. You're like, man, I should have taken that $1 million. Now look down to day 14. You're like, okay, it keeps doubling every day. I'm at $81. Okay, well, let's jump ahead to even day 24. Now we're at $83,886.08. Now we're talking. Well, that looks better than that penny I started with. Drop me down to day 30. I am up to $5,368,709.12. If I got a 31st day, I'd be up to 10 million. Now this is compounding. So we don't compound pennies, we compound people. What does this mean? This means when I share it with 2 of my friends, I'm already in business. My savings account with Isagenix, because every customer has a savings account. When they choose to share and open their mouth, Isagenix generously blesses you. 20% handed to you on every upfront sale. That's now cash. Your friend spends $100 to make herself feel better, you just made $20. Spends $200 or $300, you made 20% of that. In your cash back right there. Now, you also get a $50 bonus and $75 in coupons for your next order. You almost can say, get started for free. Do you have a couple friends who want to feel better or possibly looking to get out of the rat race or want to produce a vehicle in their life to help fuel their dreams? Some of us have big dreams, but we don't have the assets and the investments and the cash, the equity to build that dream. Now you can create it. So you share with your friend. If you had 2 friends, you could eat for free. This will all be free. Do you have 2 friends who think like you, who want to feel better, look better, or make some money on the side of what they're doing? That friend gets paid just the same amount as you did. And they get their $75 in coupons. But because you showed them the power of 2, we are only 2 teams. We are only 2 people. You show them the power of 2. You got $100 for showing them. You helped your friend get paid $150 and you got $100 to show them. You can keep on doing that up to 20. That's $2,000 in upfront cash. Anything after 20, you're doing it because you're on fire and you're getting 6% interest on everybody who joins, even if you didn't talk to them, even if you don't know them, even if they're in another country. We're in 23 different countries. It's word of mouth marketing, where we are a consumer-based company where everyone consumes the products, but we all profit share. That is incredible. The system won't break. 20 years in business, $9 billion in sales. They've never missed a Monday for a paycheck. Jimmy Smith and his family, his 2 daughters were his first enrolled because he said, whoever's on the top right and the top left, everything I do will bless them because everybody gets blessed. Everything floats up to infinity. Everything goes down to infinity. I don't know if that's too confusing, if it made sense, but a lot of companies, when you take a look at what is called direct sales or network marketing, they go wide. They say, go get your team of 8 people. And then those 8 people that very likely they know each other. are going out to find their 8 people and their 8 people and their 8 people. It's wide. It's wide. Ours is deep and no one's in competition, because if you get your 8 girlfriends, even those of you here, if all of you here were like, now we're on Yolanda's team, but we're over here, you're not helping her, she's not helping you, no one's helping each other. When you only have 2 and you're building together, everyone gets fed and helped by everyone else's work, because the only place to build and grow is down to float up and down to float up, and everybody gets 6%. If they're in business, if they're just a happy customer, they bank a savings account. This has been my mother. This nutrition changed her life. She was on Weight Watchers. She's hitting her calorie goals. She's losing her 32 pounds. She's a forever Weight Watcher, whatever. I get my pin and I can go if I want to anytime, lifelong member. Her hair was falling out. Her nails were crumbling and getting chippy. She looked like a sack of bones. When they told her, well, your height should be this weight, she was so underweight and she was not nourished. Enter Isagenix. She has bad gut issues her whole life, too many antibiotics, can't digest anything that turns to sugar or is sugar, even fruit, you disrupt her. Till now, we've corrected her gut. Thank you, Lord. She now, boom, lit up, feels great. She has not gone off these products in however long. Every occasion, I'm like, Mom, you're holding a lot of volume. You're holding a lot of volume there. Who are 2 of our friends? Who, get an aunt, get an uncle. Who do you know who's going to buy something? And then when last time I cashed her out, she got 2 going. She had $1,186 dropped into her bank account that next Monday. By being a consumer, by being a happy consumer, ordering product monthly, letting all of her savings account hold, she got paid on all of her own purchases. Trader Joe's doesn't do that. Whole Foods doesn't do that. Walmart doesn't do that. Amazon doesn't do that. We are paid through consumerism. Your food bill's never going away. You can put your spend, some of your spend. You're not only eating Isagenix. That's bananas. Like, I am a whole foodist. God made food perfectly. Let's eat it. You put some of your grocery spend into food that's going to light you up, make you feel better, make you be a better human for those you love and around you. And in the process, create an income producing asset, an asset that will never go away, because when I'm gone, in my will, I write that my Isagenix business is willed to my children. They get that Monday check every single Monday, even though I'm not here building my business. That is legacy money that is setting your family up with a financial wall that nobody can break down. Someone in your family sick, you got to go sit with them in the hospital for a month. You don't have to talk to your boss. You're still getting paid. You can be right with anyone you want, anytime you want. You want to take a family vacation or a trip off to Paris? You want to spend 3 weeks there? You didn't have to ask for time off and earn your way 6 years into the company to get 3 weeks, not just 1 or 2 weeks. You can go to Paris. You might find that you meet some people and you tell them why you're there. You live a life of freedom and they want it too. And you build partners in Paris. Next time your trip to Paris is a write-off. If you sign them up while you're there, that trip's a write-off. How cool is that? Right? We're in 23 countries. I always say build local, start local, invite your friends, because the health matters. Without health, wealth should not matter at all, because I don't care how big your bank account is. If you're not feeling well and can't do much, you're not doing much. We all have the same hours in the day. How are you spending it? Are you building someone else's dream? If you love what you do, I would never take you from it. I love what I do. I'll keep coaching. I'll keep giving my time to the church for God-focused fitness. I will not stop doing what I'm doing because I love impacting people's lives. But this is on top of what I'm already doing and produces time, freedom, flexibility, and control. That's that. Anyone have any questions before we say goodbye or say how we get started? Any questions about any of that?
So I'm just super, super excited. So I think for me and Nyla, I think for all of us, I think we are all gonna do the 30-day challenge. We're just trying to line up when everybody will be able to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I'm thinking this Tuesday I'll be able to go ahead and fund mine and start the whole process.
Yes. Very, very cool. And so if everyone here is interested in the 30-day, I will go ahead and give pricing. I know that's a huge question. Everyone's like, how much? You know, if I were like, hey, why don't you join my business? Let's start a business. You can't start any brick and mortar business for under about 50,000 these days. You'd be really lucky if you could even like get something as low as 20 to start a brick and mortar, right? So to know that you could start your business on what it is you choose to consume and put in your body, I like to say there's no overhead because you eat it. You got to eat anyway. Your money's still going into food, right? In a 30-day system, you will have 2 shakes a day. Now, Yalia, this may be a little different for you because you're still going to want to eat extra food. But if anyone's looking to trim down, you won't lose any undesired fat. You only lose the toxic fat. Your 2 shakes a day is 2 of your meals. They're both under $4 each. They're around $3.50 each. I cannot go get a whopping gorgeous salad for that $4. No, I think the best I could do would be like a $12 salad, right? Food's expensive. So 2 meals a day done for you. You get the full cleanse experience, and it is usually $2.99. We have a promotion going on till January 22nd. That is 10% off. So it's $270. You took off 29 bucks. There is no membership fee to get wholesale price. All of that is wholesale pricing. You could retail it if you had a store and you wanted to retail it and make your profit, but we don't do that. We share the good health at an affordable price because we want everybody to benefit, right? Now, free shipping as well as free gift. The free gift is the adaptogen elixir. And you saw in that video them drinking this little pretty bottle. Then when they were talking about stress, those are adaptogen elixirs. And that will come a full box. It's a $40 value. Yours absolutely free. This is what we have a promotion currently happening up till January 22nd. I do like if you all know when you're coming in and share this video and say, hey, I'm doing this thing. I'm serious about it because I want to change my life. Take a look, and that's it. And this video can go from your friend to your friend's friend to your friend's friend because everyone can get the information in order to make an educated decision. And it's up to them. And if the money is the problem, being like, ooh, I don't have that wiggle room in my budget, then that's when you really, really want to make sure you have a support system with you. Your support system, you are 67% more likely to hit your goals with a support system, a community. Even if you joined shape.com app and you're like, have this community and you're in it, you're going to have 67% more likely to hit your goal because you have support. If you have an accountability partner, this is why we really encourage get your 2 friends. Now you're accountable to each other. You're not going to go eating French fries and deep fried chicken when you know you're supposed to focus on nourishing your cells and your girlfriends are actually on it. You're not going to let them down. You're 96% more likely to hit your goals when you have a support system like that, right? And not only that, everyone gets blessed. If they want the cash back and they want a support system, everyone's getting that upfront money. It's about 150 bucks cash if they're starting on this 30-day detox. And then it is $75 coupon. So you already know next month costs less. You know, you put that money in your pocket. It probably at $270 to purchase, free shipping. In Michigan, we have no tax on food. So it's tax-free because this is only food. You then are getting 150 back. So your whole month cost you 120 bucks. You get $75 in coupons for next month's food.
Okay, so my question was after we finish the 30 days, so after we purchase our 30 days cleanse or we purchase whatever we do, purchase off the website. Once we finish once we finish the product, is it and we share after that, is it that we just continue to buy and we continue to promote, so we continue to bring people in and we still continue to buy too at the same time?
We do continue to purchase. And I just
Yeah.
want to share a little quick screen again. I love sharing because visuals, I think, are powerful. We have the system that we build and why it won't break, why we can continue paying people 50% of all profit that comes into the company. We're a
Okay.
$9 billion company. We've already paid more than 4 billion to the field. The field is you, me, and anyone who wants to open their mouth and share the good word of
Okay.
health and wealth, right? We've got, and we know the real good word, and I bring him in every minute. So if you order 100 points, you don't know what a point is, but just say, hey, this iPhone here, this iPhone costs you a certain dollar amount, but it's worth a certain amount of points. So each product has point value and then a price. The point value, if you order 100 points, it is around 170, give and take, depending on what products you're ordering, per month. Now, if you're into energy drinks, we've got a cleaner, better one for you. Collagen, I got one that's going to show you results. I'll show you a couple pictures right now.
Okay.
Vitamins, just better vitamins. We have something called NAD+. Just the capsule alone hydrates, nourishes, and detoxifies your cell. The 3 elements of healthy living. You don't have to cleanse all the time. You don't have to, you just put that in and it helps on your cellular level. We have things to support workouts. So you don't have to order the same thing every month. You can shop around.
Mhm.
We say the best product we offer in Isagenix is 100 points. Because that 100 points is the consumerism glue where you are ordering 100 and your 2 friends are ordering 100. If everyone knew it takes 2 to stay a committed consumer, if something works, don't break it. You don't go to the gym, get muscles and say, that was cool. Now I'm going to take 4 years off and expect my muscles to still be there.
Right.
If it works, you continue taking it, you continue feeling great, right?
Yes.
People commit to the glue. The glue is buying 100 points. If everyone commits to the glue, the power of 2 alone, and that's all you did. If all you did was have 2 people who understood and got the vision and said, yes, I'll commit and I'll find my 2. That 2 is that progression in numbers I just showed you of progression of people. And it will continue if everyone knows that 2 is the power and everyone's committed to consumerism.
Yeah.
You will earn up to 250 cycles a week capped. They cap it there. They don't stop there, but they cap it there, which equates to $13,500 a week
Okay.
in your bank account direct deposit.
Okay.
That is $54,000 a month and $702,000 a year.
Yes.
If you want more than that, some people have bigger dreams. We have what's called re-enrollment. It's unheard of in any other company. This is because our co-founders knew what was broke in the other companies they ran that they didn't design. And when they got their hands on this and knew there was a burning, they came out of retirement to help heal the world when they saw these products transform like this. They got begged by the creator, the formulator. He even brought them a Harley and said, just put it in your body and just please look, because he wanted them in charge, knowing that they could bring this out to everybody and not crumble.
Okay.
The infrastructure is so sound, they let you, if you need more money than this, enter again above yourself. And that whole family that you built, that whole rooting system, that family tree, the growth that you already had is one team already. And you only build one more, it's a re-entry. And now you're getting 18% residual on everybody's everything. You get 6% still. That check doesn't change. It stays there every Monday. But your re-entry, you get that check plus the new one you create, that synergistically one leg of your team is done. You build one more only. You're hitting 18% of every person that comes in on that new re-entry leg. 18% of what they consume comes in your pocket.
Okay.
And the 6%. It's so they don't stop you. They're going to let you keep working and keep spreading the word. Our goal, our mission statement in Isagenix, and this is why I get excited, is to impact world health and free people of physical and financial pain, and in the process become the most well-respected health and wellness company in the world. Now, I can get behind that. Our co-founder, Kathy Coover. Oh, I gotta show you Kathy. Can I show you Kathy Cooper?
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, say hello when I want to look like her on my 70th birthday. I think, ding, ding. Here's Kathy's 70th birthday.
Whoa.
Okay. She was in health and wellness companies already. her husband was a CEO of a couple wellness network marketing companies and brought them to over $1 billion. He's a genius mind with numbers and understands the amazing word of mouth model. He said to her, she was a dental hygienist. Kathy, you got to work the field. You've got to get into network marketing, and then you can be home with Eric, our son. And she was so scared. She broke through her fear, stepped forward in courage, learned the learn. You earn while you learn. You're going to hear me say things 50,000 times before you start saying it yourself, right? And you can keep bringing me into your home, into your Zoom, anywhere you want. You can keep bringing people to corporate calls that you can hear it, learn it, let people hear it, learn it. And someday you're just going to be saying the same stuff. She went to the top of 3 companies, top earner. Every one of those companies broke. Sorry, we can't pay you. We're under bankruptcy. Broken financial infrastructure. Too many legs wide. Don't pay out after 20 levels. That's what other companies do. You work hard. 6 years from now, someone joins your company. You don't even get a 0.2% of them. That's why a lot of these other network marketing companies have a broken infrastructure. They're not binary and they're not infinite. I don't care if it's 8 years from now, unless Jesus comes sooner. Somebody enters my business who was a millionaire in Arbonne and they brought their whole team over. I am still getting 6%, right? This is why it blows my mind that if you plan on eating and you plan on wanting to feel better and you want a long life for those you love, you want to live longer on this earth, the time that we'll still have here, why would you not want to put that small allocation of your money into something that's going to light you up and pay you when you have 2 people? You may not find 2 people off the hook. I'm not going to paint that this is easy. It's simple. This is simple, but you still seek. I call it the pearl. I just talked to Nyla yesterday about this. You're opening a clamshell and you're looking for the pearl. Well, Yolanda's the pearl I sat down right next to. I don't meet a pearl every day.
Right.
Just happen. But I always ask God to direct people in my path who are needing me and seeking me. And I have faith that he does. And he does. It's not our timing, it's God's timing. Sometimes the track looks like this. And we wanted it like that, right? So when I sat down to her, I was like, whoa. And I didn't even know. I just knew she was an amazing light and I wanted to know her. And through conversation, she says, Nyla does eyelashes. I was like, whoa, does Nyla ever suggest product to her people who want better eyelashes or hair growth? She should take a look at what I'm doing. I have an option for her. That's what started the conversation. And then another conversation of Nick. Whoa, Nick's in sports. We bring people to gold medal when they were at silver. Let's get these products in him. Holy moly, I can't believe this would help you so much. And then to hear she's still a working mama. And I was like, maybe you could use some money, honey, and you can work with your family. My mom went to Dallas with me because now she's completely retirement age and can make as much money as she wants and not have anything taken away from her Social Security check. So now, as of November 15th, she's free to make an income. And I'm like, yeah, my mom is my business partner and I cannot wait for her retirement check to keep growing, right?
Yes.
So exciting. Now, this is why the glue, this is why 100 points is the best product. And you can put it in any product you want. It doesn't make much of a difference what you choose here. Oh, here's the collagen picture. Talk about
Wow.
youth. This looks like her daughter, right?
Yes.
The same woman. Look at every single, it's her same nose, her same mouth, her same eyes. Like I had to study this for a while. I was like, no, that's her daughter. There's no way. That's bananas, right?
Yeah.
Look at the hair.
And her hair. Now, hair was growing like mad before we launched our hair elixir. This is Denise Wiggins. I know her from New Jersey. I know her personally. She's amazing. She's such a firecracker. You'll love her. She had the chicken skin. I don't know what you call it, the gobble.
The gobble.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? 30 days on collagen. This is now she's at 175 days. And even the thickness of the gobble, that would be the meaty part,
Right. It's gone.
She even put her neck down to show that it's not there. You know, crazy. These are crazy crazies. So I say a picture tells 1,000 words. We have these images. I send them to your iPhone. I have a little thing called collagen. I open up images, hit collagen. I'm just like chatting. Oh yeah. Have you ever used collagen before? Swipe, swipe, swipe. And they're like, I want that, you know? So the questions to ask yourself, because our vision as a company is that everybody, not just the people who are earning the money, not just the people at the top, everybody deserves to experience a healthy, joyful, and abundant life. Can I get an amen? Because we do.
Amen.
That is God's plan for us. Now, Jimmy Smith says to ask these questions anytime you've talked to someone, they know the opportunities there. Do you have the vision to see this? Can you see what this can do? The opportunity is alive and it is there for you. Do you have the wisdom to understand this? Because I've shown this to many people and they're just like, I have no idea. Nope, that one, womp, womp, headlights. So do you have the wisdom to understand this? Then do you have the courage to pursue it? Because all it takes is courage. You don't ever sign up to any job or any career. Yalia right now is in college to become a lawyer. She can't just say, I want to be a lawyer and get started. She's putting in a lot of time, a lot of money with no super guarantee what her income will be or who she's working for or where.
Right.
That's what we do when we go into something. You go to your job wherever you are. If you were working for me and I asked you to pack CBD products for my husband's brick and mortar company and I hired you in, I have to show you how to weigh, fulfill, seal the jar, get the things. I have to teach you. So the teaching is an earn while you learn. You will get that upfront now cash. And then you build the skills. So it takes courage and that's it. Because you don't need to know what you're doing. You need to have a heart of service. And that's kind of the bottom line. So those 3 questions, if you can answer yes, then what are we waiting for? We're waiting for that first link to make your purchase.
Yes.
So we'll get going. I'll let you gals go. Thank you for spending time with me today.
No,
Are
you.
there any other questions before we go?
I don't have any. I just can't wait for next Tuesday because I'm ready to start.
Oh, I know. And I wish you could start now because yesterday I enrolled a gal and I was like, oh, she'd be on Yolanda's team if I just had her in. And I have another gal to enroll this weekend. And I was like, well, I'm going to get Yolanda in first. And I'm going to give her that first person on her team just sitting there. So when I build.
Nick is calling me, guys. I'll call you. I'll jump back
under.
in.
Okay, honey. Okay. I build under. So when you show up in the business, I build under. You're like, who's that person? Well, that's the other person KJ just talked to. And I'm getting 6% of that person. Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Because we build each other. I want you to make as much money as you can. Even if you were my mom in my homeschool co-op and you knew all the other moms, I don't care about a 20% cash now. I would want you to get all those other mamas and you take that 20% because I'm getting 6% of everybody. And so are you. But I like the cash now to end up in anybody's pocket. First and foremost, whether our networks interlock or not. And when you go to any of our company events, you're going to feel like family. And you're going to say, whose team is that on? Whose team is that on? Everybody is here to support our millionaires who have made exacerbated amounts because this is recorded. I cannot tell you.
Yes.
Exacerbated amounts of money. Like you can't fathom. They are on stage. They are doing Zooms every Monday for everyone to attend, not just their team, everybody. Because our mission is the same and it's for world impact, not my pocket and impact, but everyone equal playing opportunity.
Yes.
You come in today and you can surpass my income in 6 months. If you are working hard, your 2 legs are what pays you, but you're only on one of my legs. So I don't just get all free money. I have to be building my other team to cash in on my cycles. So it's not a get rich if your friends are doing it for you. You can sit there and you can sit there forever and all your friends make a ton of money and you don't do anything. You make nothing. You have a nice savings account. The savings accrues. And if so long as you order your 100 BV every month, your savings holds there for infinity.
Yes.
You only get the cash machine, the ATM, when you share with 2. and then get those 2 teams going, because those 2 need to know it's 2, baby.
Yes.
2, baby.
That's good. Like, I've really been on my fitness journey for, I want to say, about 4 years. So I use a lot of different natural supplements and different things like that. So just to hear that is really good, because I have a lot of people that come to me and be like, oh, what is certain things that you use during your weight loss journeys, or just me kind of getting in the gym and kind of firming up. So this will really be a very good thing for me.
Yes. Well, and it's reallocating what you're already spending, putting it
Yes.
in your own store. You own this store. We are in business together. We're partners. I'm not your boss. There are no bosses. You're your boss. You
Yes.
are the CEO of your own business, e-commerce, health and wellness company.
Yes, and that's really, really good. So once we purchase and then we bring other people along, so how does that process work on them being like a part of the team, or do they just like kind of refer and put our names on there?
Everyone is everyone's linked to everyone. So you will have your own link website. Like I shared my website to Nyla and Yolanda so they could look. Just as don't
Right.
buy anything because I'll get you the best price. I don't want you just shopping and going, woohoo, I just spent $400. I'm like, no, I could have gotten it to you for 310, like
Right.
I like to bundle things because I know where the bundles are. But you have your own website. You have your own website for just collagen. If you have someone who's serious only about beauty, you send them their website to collagen. That's what they're looking at: hair, skin. We have stem cell creams and things for your face too, if people like creams. We have a website that's just in general where people will click their own link: weight, fitness, daily nutrition, and quizzes. They can take a quiz and be guided to the right products.
Right.
They have you, they have me. Now, people like to bring me in because I'm a certified nutrition coach.
Right.
So you're like, hey, let me get you with this girl. She's a certified nutrition coach. It won't cost you anything. Let's just go talk to her.
Yes.
Pull me in on a Zoom or FaceTime, whatever you want to use, your phone. It doesn't matter.
Okay, that would be real good. See, so once so I believe Yolanda sent me your link. So once I
Don't order from it.
don't order from that.
We'll be ordering from Yolanda's link. I don't want any cash now. I want
Okay.
Yolanda, who's starting her business, to have her girls be her first 2. And I'll
Okay.
tell you, the real estate in position 1 and position 2 is the hottest real estate there is. So always put people you love and care about there, because everything you do is going to them, not 6 down and then the other 5 got everything too. Like, just know that that's the closest to you at your right and your left hand.
Okay.
So I have my husband and my best friend who is a trainer there.
Okay.
I wanted them most blessed for any. And if you have a husband and he wants it too, it just means more spend, but he's going to be eating food too. But
Right.
also cash in, and you're going to have 2 paychecks. It's not a
Yeah.
problem. I suggest you working just in your own to start, get that momentum and build. And then his team leg is everything you've built. And then later on, go in and build a few more, because that same paycheck's going to come up to you and go to his account too.
Okay. So after we do it off of Yolanda link, we will have our own link that will come to us.
Yep. We'll walk you step by step through all of it. First, everyone becomes a customer. It's customer first. That's our method. We don't want anyone feeling pushed into the opportunity if they don't want it. As a customer, they have 90 days to hold all volume and store that savings account. They decide after 90 days, if they hadn't decided sooner, start sharing. Would you want to cash in? You already have 8 people on your team. It's been a month. Do you
Right.
want to share and start growing with us? Would you like to get your products paid for? Like, not everyone's going to want to grow. We say PVC 1, 2, 3 is our simple method. And this might be getting too advanced, but if it helps to paint the picture, pictures, P, video. You guys just saw your video today. C,
Yes.
cart. I get you your cart. What do you want? You want chocolate, vanilla? Do you want plant-based, whey-based? So I'm making it down. I build a link, send you the link, you order. That link came from me in my website. It's the cart I sent you. All you have to do is plug in your username, create a username password, because now you have your own wholesale account. You plug in your credit card and address, and then you click send, and that product's on its way.
Okay.
PVC, picture video cart, is usually how you would move through anyone placing an order. And then 1, 2, 3. It's a video that beautiful Kathy Coover, our co-founder in the bikini there.
Okay.
She's on a beautiful video that says, we're just so grateful that you take a look at our company. And she
Yes.
said, we want to best serve you. Do you just want these products and you're only here for health? And we're so excited that this is going to change your life. Then you're a 1. You don't want anything to do with the money. Are you a 2? Someone who would share with a few friends to get their products for free, the Eat for Free Club. Would you want to share, casually and get your products for free? Or 3, there is a need for money, especially this time in the world. Do you want to partner with me where I can show you, take you, and direct you on how to create a side stream of income alongside what you're doing? You're a 3. Please get back to me if you're a 1, 2, or 3, so I can be of best service to you. And no, you're not pushing anyone where they don't want to go. Off the start that they just want product. Don't talk to me about money. I love to spend my money. I don't want to make any. That's fine. We have so many happy product users and we still get 6%. So good. Okay. But I think this is good. I don't want to take up all your day. Anyone have any other questions? Because once Yolanda gets started, she'll get her links to you girls. And then we want to know a day. And I don't care if you're only 1 week into your journey or you girls haven't even gotten your products yet. If you have friends right now who you're like, oh, they would so understand this. They could so use an extra $500,000 a month. They could so handle some better health or whatever that solution is. I will come up to Detroit. We can be partying together. I'll make mocktails with our delicious collagen and all of our hydrate drinks. And
I got about 20 people right now.
Well, the bigger the better, the more fun we have at a party. Hashtag paid to party. That's what we get to do. We get together. We get to love on each other. I know we miss a lot of that since COVID. We all got locked away from each other. So we get to gather and fellowship and help people create what it is they're looking for, health or wealth.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think this would be a real good opportunity for other people, because I have a lot of people that's around me, that's going through like certain things, especially like weight loss or just health issues. So this would really be a good thing for them to hear. And even if they don't want to join the team, it'd be something good for them to try. So
yes. And money back guarantee. I don't know if you were on the very beginning. The reason I said yes is I knew there was a money back guarantee. I was like, oh, if I put this in my body for 30 days and if I don't light up or feel better, you're giving me my money back. And that is the truth. Isagenix stands behind their word. It's rare that people would ever. And most often it's because there was like a gut disruption or it just didn't work in their body. And by no means are we going to be like, oh, well, we're like, yes, full money back guarantee all the days. So yeah, risk free. All right, girls. Well, I love ya, and I will be seeing y'all soon. We'll get the motor rolling when Yolanda gets started.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, have a great day.
You have a good day. Bye-bye.
Thank you.